Why your business needs creativity, innovation, and architecture. Many companies want to create amazing products to solve their customers' problem and do it at scale with systematic consistency. Few achieve this goal. In this video, I'll share the differences between these concepts: creativity, innovation, and architecture, and the role that each plays in organizational transformation and agility. Companies sell products or offer services to its customers. So let's just talk about these concepts in the context of products and customers. Creativity is the art of imagination to come up with new ideas. The intent is to improve the customer experience by offering them great products. Creativity doesn't mean sitting on a reclining chair, sipping a glass of wine, and staring into space, hoping that something great will spring from the brain. It requires context, but within that context, the brain is free to explore and connect across different ideas, possibly from different fields. The holy grail of customer experience is to have them feel great about what you are offering. Think Apple, Tesla, or Patagonia. Each invokes a different kind of emotion for its rabid fans. Innovation is the implementation of creative ideas through exploration and trial and error. Without innovation, the greatest creative idea is just abstract and offers no value. Innovation could take different forms. For example, a painting is a physical expression of what's in the artist's mind. A process, on the other hand, could also be innovative because it's an implementation of a new way to do something. Innovation is the expression of creativity. There are many ways to implement creative ideas, and this requires exploration and tinkering. For example, product innovation focuses on creating unique products, while cultural innovation seeks to invoke a feeling about the company's brand. Take the car Tesla. Its product innovation is around self-driving capabilities, battery technology, over-the-air updates, and even its insurance offerings, among a few others. Its cultural innovation is a feeling that its customers get in owning and driving a Tesla. That's why many people who don't necessarily need a Tesla own one. Architecture is about the design and construction of products or services so they're well understood and robust. Architecture takes a structured approach so that the modules can be recombined, reconfigured, enhanced, scaled, and adapted as the future needs of the customers change. Architecture enforces modularity, standardization, and integration so that the products or services can be easily composed. Lego blocks are a good analogy. Tesla may be building innovative products, but once past the innovative stage, the architecture of the whole company, business and technology, across engineering, manufacturing, and distribution, is what enables it to produce and sell cars at scale. Now we can see why different skill sets and environments are required for each of these different stages. For creative thinking, companies need to provide the context and also the freedom and time to think through many ideas. Some of these ideas may seem dumb, but it's important to encourage a lot so that the probability of success is higher. It's often based on people combining their knowledge and experiences from widely different fields. Creative thinkers are usually right-brained and don't necessarily follow a structured thinking process. For a creative exercise, think of all the ways that you could keep your house clean and drop a note in the comment section below on what you would do to keep your house clean. For innovation, companies need to provide the space, tools, and organizational support where artists and engineers are free to explore and experiment. This is where the mess happens. The space may be a physical space like in a lab or a virtual environment like in a software environment. Such spaces should not be treated as an expense, but rather as an investment. Most experiments will not pay off, but those that do often more than compensate for the failures. There is some structure, but no punishments for failures. Companies like Atlassian encourage their engineers to spend 20% of their time working on innovative personal ideas. For architecture, companies need to create an environment where products can be standardized and scaled, so they fit within the larger ecosystem of other products. This means there is often sharing of resources across the company, enabling collaboration and reuse. Architectural thinkers are usually left-brained, using logic and structure, and are much more organized. Ultimately, the customer needs to experience well-designed and architected products that perform well, because that's the foundation of the brand. McDonald's is a great example of a company that has achieved a high level of standardization and consistency, that customers know exactly what to expect at any store across the world. Even though it may seem disjointed, these three concepts of creativity, innovation, and architecture is along a continuous spectrum. A single company can position itself at many points on the spectrum. For example, your accounting practices may have to be architecturally robust because there are government and compliance requirements. On the other hand, your product design division might be a little bit innovative. And your marketing team that explores new ways to reach the customer could even be a little more on the creative side. For a company to be successful, employees should be clear on their own strengths, where they are positioned on the spectrum, and if it is a right fit for them. While a few people can adapt across the spectrum, most want to build on their strengths. So don't put a totally creative person to be in an engineering role, or ask a person who loves structure to just be creative. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe and like my videos because it helps me in so many ways. For a one-page visual summary of this video, sign up on my website. Thank you deeply for giving me the motivation to do what I do.